Okay guys, today we're gonna run through how to install and remove our side mirrors for our new upgraded set right here. It's gonna be probably a 5-minute install removal. Pretty simple. Let's get started. So first you're just going to put it in the fold position. You'll notice a little notch out here. You can kind of pry it off with your hand, or if you can't get it off with your hand, just stick a screwdriver flathead in there. Once you have that off, you got your plug here, and then you have 3 bolts. First, just unplug it by using the little lever right here. Press it down, unlatch the plug. You're going to take your Allen wrench. I'd recommend probably getting one of these. I've probably taken apart at least 70% of this car just with one set of these guys. The hood, front bumper, rear panels, interior pieces, all can be taken apart with a simple Allen wrench. So let's take these guys off here. Okay, once you get those 3 bolts off, the unit should just remove. Pull the plug out through the center here, and that's the whole unit. You can see a size comparison of the old one and the new one here. From the top, I've removed quite a bit of the actual bulk of the mirror and the size. I've kept the length of the actual mirror about the same, so you get the same viewing angle. It's just the rest of it's a lot smaller. So this is how you're going to get your new mirror here. You're going to have the same seal around the perimeter here that you have on the stock one, same plug, and it's ready to go. So we're just going to plug in the new mirror. It only goes in one way, so you can't really mess it up. You can shove it back in the hole, line it up. It'll sit in place pretty much by itself. And then we're going to take our 3 bolts, put them back in. Okay. Once you get them down tight, I probably wouldn't over tighten them. Once they stop moving, I'd say that's probably good enough. And then in the kit, I'm gonna have 3 little caps you can put over the bolt holes. Still working on these. Put in, might have like an optional, like a carbon wrap or something to go over it. So some people didn't like the look of the rubber pieces. I don't think they're really that noticeable. But they're just functional more or less than anything. And I left a little hole in the center so you can just easily pull them back out or rotate them however you need. But that's pretty much it. Now you got a new mirror on. It's fully functional. You can kind of see the difference in what it looks like from the profile view. Has a nice little, much smaller stem to it, a bit more elegant. You can kind of see the stock one over on this side. Looks quite a bit chunkier than the new one. And also we have a oval shape as opposed to kind of a rounded off square on this side. But it definitely looks a lot better from just about every angle. It'll be nice to see once I get both sides on how it's gonna kind of change the look of the vehicle. But it looks pretty good so far. Can go inside and operate the mirror. Of course, it's not going to shake like that. This is a plastic prototype, so it's not exactly the stiffest when it comes to hardness of the mirror. Gotta get the keys real quick. There we go. Of course, don't pay attention to the interior. It's not exactly stock. So we have the quadrifoglio wheel and a full redesign of the interior buttons. But it does work with your stock components, so don't worry about that. So if you look at the mirror, we have full adjustment. At first I thought the mirror was a bit loud. Like I didn't remember actually being able to hear the motor, but it's so quiet in here that even the right side mirror, I can actually hear the motor moving as well. So I was a little afraid maybe I messed up something, but I guess that's just how it sounds when you're completely silent in the garage. But all in all, works pretty good. Looks a lot different from the inside. If you look at the stock one, I think I raised the mirror up above just a little bit for a little bit better viewing, whereas the stock one's kind of maybe a little bit lower on the viewing angle. But I think the longer stem kind of gives a nicer look to the whole car. And that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed it.